Hey guys, John Fedro here with realestateCashFlowFormula.com, and I want to tell you one of my biggest secrets, one of my biggest and best strategies for getting properties, for finding motivated sellers, sellers that nobody is going after and they're motivated. It takes a minute to find them, but it's predictable, and once you find these deals, there's no one else going after them because they're kind of hidden. Actually, they're very hidden, but they're hidden right in front of your eyes. Well, what I do is I actually outsource this. I used to do it myself, but it's kind of a pain in the ass because a lot of the people you're going to be talking to, it's very repetitive, but a lot of the people that you're going to be talking to, a lot of the sellers, or the people, you know, we're going to talk about that, who they are, they're not looking to sell their homes. They're actually looking to rent, okay? So here's what I mean. Here's this wonderful strategy that I use. For 10 bucks an hour, I pay a young woman, a young college student, to actually go through and for Craigslist, through each of the newspapers, the want ads, the flyers, to comb through those, and for every person that has a property for rent, not for sale, but for rent. Okay, now it has to fit some descriptions. It can't look like an investment company or anything like that, or they can't have multiple properties for rent. But here's what I have that woman say, and you can do this yourself, okay? You're calling up a for rent person who could be a landlord, who what you're hoping for is that they're going to be someone, not an investor, not a landlord, who couldn't sell their home, and now they're forced. They never thought that they would be landlords in their life, but now they're renting their property just to stop the bleeding, to have money stop coming out every month. They want to make something on their home. You know, they're not living there. They need to stop the bleeding because they have a mortgage on the home. So what do they do? What's their only alternative if they can't sell it? They rent it, okay? Once they rent it, it's super hard now for them to turn around and try to sell it because it's in that renting condition. So here's what you say. You have a newspaper in front of you, the for rent section. Call up every seller, and what I want you to say is, hello, I'm calling about the property for sale, okay? You don't want to say rent, you want to say sale. And then wait a couple seconds, and the seller's going to, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, no, the property's not for sale, it's for rent. And then you say, oh, I'm sorry. Well, while I have you on the phone, would you even consider selling it? You know, just real nonchalantly, like you made a big mistake, but hey, would you consider selling it? And they're going to say no, they're going to say yes. Most of the times they're just going to say no. But if it is someone who isn't a landlord, who's not an investor, then they might say, they might say yes to this, they might say no. If they say no, then you just say, okay, thank you. If they say, yes, I would consider selling it for the right price, which is what a lot of people say, is that if it's you talking, then you can say, ask more pertinent questions about the home, find out, what condition is, go through your questionnaire that you usually use. If you have someone that I do, who I outsource it, again, for 10 bucks an hour, she can get through like 30 calls super quickly, and we've actually figured out that about 30 people, through 34 rents, there's usually one person in there that I can call back now because they're interested in selling their home. Now, it usually doesn't happen that I purchase that home, but a fraction of those people I do close. So it's well worth it. It super pays for itself. And it's always consistent, and it's something that I don't have to do. I just outsource it, and it's super easy. Deals always seem to be coming that way. And I give her a bonus as well when she actually does find one. So it's win-win-win all around. There's the ambulance coming for me. All right, guys, use that. It works super good. Let me know your conversions. If you have any questions, then just go ahead and email them to me at john@realestateCashFlowFormula.com. It's john@realestateCashFlowFormula.com, and I'll take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.